All right, here we are, part 2 of handling objections. So the first step is I say no problem. The next step is I say if it wasn't for that, then you'd want to move forward. Right? And now we're on the path that they go, yeah. And I go, I couldn't help but notice that wasn't quite a yes right there. It seems like you have another question or concern. And my example from the last video was, well, look, with everything we've got going on right now, the last thing we want to do is give the team one other thing, blah, 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 blah. So now out there, I've got affordability, and I've got what I think is the real objection, which is he's got a lot going on with the team. He doesn't want to overload them, doesn't think it'll be productive. You get it. So I want to use a technique I came up with called the step over. Watch this, guys. His hesitation's on purpose. You know, John, it seems to me that, and understandably so, that with everything you've got going on with the team right now, having one more thing on their plate is your real concern more than it is the affordability? Or am I wrong? Is it both? Guys, most of the time, they're going to go, you know what? I could afford this if I wanted to. That's not the problem, but correct. Boom, boom, boom. Look what just happened. I just got rid of affordability. So all the other books and tapes you've been to, you're supposed to handle the objection? Well, it's not the real objection. Why would I handle affordability? I go into a great response about affordability without making sure and clarifying from the last video it's real? I've got to clarify that sucker first, because most of the time it's not real, and I'll definitely know it's not real when I say, okay, so if you knew that you could afford it, you want to move forward? Yeah. And then I get the second objection. Stay with me. And then I go to box both objections in. I actually should have told you this a second ago. So if you knew that if it wasn't for A and B, you'd want to move forward, correct? Yes. Then I go for the step over, right? So I couldn't help but notice, but it seems to me it's more B than it is A, or am I wrong? Is it A and B? You know what? It's really B. I could afford it if I wanted to, if that was A. You just took care of a false objection, and from a previous video, you shut the door and put a lock on it. And then you can keep going. And we'll move on. We've probably got to do part 3 after this. I'll see you at the next tip of the day. Hit like, subscribe, share. Bye.